Hey, it's Jermaine Edwards, your customer growth guide. If you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back to the fold. This video, we're starting a brand new customer mastery series looking at 3 core components that within any organization, any business, any customer serving professional would need to understand to generate repeatable results with your most important customers. In this first video, we're going to talk about outcomes as that first component. So let's get started. So outcomes. Now, if I was to ask you the question, what do you think about outcomes, or how would you describe outcomes? Most people would describe outcomes as a goal, or it's a specific future result tied to some goals. And that would be to some extent accurate, but actually it wouldn't be totally true. And the reason why it's important to have an accurate view of what an outcome is because our definition of an outcome will define how we plan and how we generate our activities to achieve results with our customers. And so there is a formula, a way of thinking about outcomes that will give us a much more clear view of how to get to an outcome and how to associate outcomes when we think about designing results or designing to get results with a customer. The first is understanding that an outcome is or has specific goals attached to it. Meaning that the goals that we set are aligned to achieving an overall future result. It's designed to achieve a future result, which is called the outcome. So the outcome is actually an unrealized result that we haven't yet experienced. That's the outcome that we want. It's the fully realized result of completed goals. That's the first piece. The second piece is it's goals plus resources, meaning we can't get to an outcome without attributing some side of resource to achieving these specific goals that gets us closer to the realized future result, which is the outcome. So it's goals plus resources, and we need to define what kind of resources those are that moves us forward. It's also minus C, which is minus the challenge or the obstruction. So in order to get to an outcome, we need to have clearly defined goals that are connected to the realized outcome. We need to have clearly defined resources that support the achievement of those goals. And we need to have a clearly viewed challenge, as in what might get in the way of us achieving this outcome. We need to have a way to minimize or completely eliminate this C from the equation. And then underneath this, we have over strategy. So the quality of your strategy determines how quickly or how likely you'll be to actually get to the outcome that you want. So attached goals that are specifically designed to achieve the future result, which is called the outcome, plus resources, identify resources that support you achieving those goals, minus the actual challenge. So you need to have a view of what those challenges are over the strategy, meaning the strategy, the how you get to that particular place defines then, with all these pieces in place, if you're likely to get to the outcome. And so we have this A to B scenario. We have A, where you are right now. We have B, where you want to go. That B is the future outcome. It's not a goal, it is the future outcome, the future realized result of achieving all the goals with the resources that you have, eliminating the challenges with the correct strategy. And we're going to use this boating analogy throughout the program to shape how we think about achieving those results, or those outcomes, those future results that you want with any key customer. Now, I want you to download the resource below so you can begin to think about outcomes and see the story of outcomes and how you get to those results with any of your core customers. And in video number 2, we're going to explore goals and how important they are to connect to achieving everything that you want on the other side.